To Martuni's and supporting not only Martuni's but Ray of Light Theater and our Spotlight Cabaret series. This is our third in the series featuring Alyssa Stone and Eliza Leoni. We've got a great little show in store for you tonight, and Ray of Light Theater has a great little season in store for San Francisco as well, starting in June with the Full Monty and culminating in July and August with Sweeney Todd. There's information on all the tables, and you can always visit our website. But now, the two you really come here to see, Eliza Leoni and Alyssa Stone from such hits as Mehz, the Tantrum of the Opera, and now tonight, the Sound of Twosic.
This isn't right.
Let's make some adjustments.
Wow, that's so much better. I'm Alyssa Stone.
And I'm Eliza Leoni.
And welcome to Do Re We, the Sound of Twosic. Please welcome our personal sound of music, Joe Wicht. Together. I don't want to be that close.
Since this is the first time we're doing a universally adored Golden Age musical, you might expect a certain level of respect.
But don't hold your breath. Our story begins in the Swiss Alps.
No.
The Hungarian countryside.
No.
The German city centers. Our story begins in Australia? Austria. Oh. Our story begins in Austria, where none of the residents have ever heard of this classic American musical.
We catch our first glimpse of Maria, a nunna in training suffering from manic personality disorder.
And yes, we are doing the movie version. To the three of you who are disappointed, get over it. No one wants to hear Mother Abbess sing my favorite things.
It's just not right. So Maria is shirking her nun duties to go flip out in the meadow.
Just another day. My day in the hills has come to an end. I know
a star has come out to tell me it's time to go.
But deep in the dark green shadows are voices that urge me to stay.
So I pause and I wait and I listen for one more sound, for one more lovely thing that the hills might say. The hills are alive with the sound of music, with songs they have sung for 1,000 years. The hills fill my heart with the sound of my heart wants to sing every song it hears. My heart wants to beat like the wings of the bird that flies from the lake to the trees. My heart wants to sigh like a chime that flies from a church on a breeze. To laugh like a brook when it trips and falls over stones on its way. To sing through the night like a lark who is learning to pray. I go to the hills when my heart is lonely. I know I will hear what I've heard before.
actual work aren't pleased and want Maria out.
We aren't sure what actual nun work is, but we assume it has something to do with saying the rosary and whipping yourself.
However, a few of the nuns love Maria and feel the need to defend her. We're not going to make all of the obvious overdone lesbian jokes about the nuns. So let's just say they love Maria's sing-along slumber parties and secret Swiss chocolate stash.
Mother Hen Abbess isn't sure how to proceed. She loves Maria, but she loves Jesus more, and isn't sure that he's Maria's first priority.
So she gathers her most trusted baby birds together for a conversation behind Maria's back. Sister holier than thou's all, get her out! Sister sympathetic just wants to give her another chance, and Sister stupid just keeps saying flibbertigibbet like it's a real word.
She climbs a tree and scrapes the knee. The dress has got a tear.
She waltzes on her way to mass and whistles on the stair.
And underneath her wimple she has curlers in her hair.
I even heard her singing in the abbey.
She's always late for chapel,
But her penitence is real.
she's always late for everything
Except for every meal.
I hate to have to say it, but I very firmly feel Maria's not an asset to the abbey.
I'd like to say a word on her behalf.
Then sing it, Sister Margarita.
Maria makes me laugh.
How you catch a cloud and pin down.
How do you find a word that means Maria? With a whistle.
A cloud. Many a thing you know you'd like to tell her. Many a thing she ought to understand.
But how do you make her stay and listen to all you say?
How do you keep a wave upon the sand? Oh, how do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you hold a moonbeam in your hand?
When I'm with her, I'm confused, out of focus, and I'm confused, and I never know exactly where I am.
Unpredictable as weather, she's as flighty as a feather. She's a darling, she's a demon, she's a lamb.
She will pest her any pest, drive a hornet from its nest.
She could throw her willing dervish at a word.
She is gentle, she is mild.
She's a riddle, she's a child.
She's a headache.
She's an angel. She's a girl. How do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you catch a cloud and pin it down? How do you find a word that means Maria? Many a thing you know you'd like to tell. Many a thing she ought to understand. But how do you make her stay and listen to all you say? How do you keep a wave upon the sand? So how do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you hold a moonbeam in your hand? It's my line. Maria comes rushing in and immediately knows something's up.
Probably because the nuns were singing her name at full volume in the middle of the abbey.
Mother Hen takes Maria into her office to make her feel terrible about herself like a good Catholic should.
Maria begs forgiveness, but is clearly a mess. So Mother Hen decides to send her on a Rumspringa before she marries Jesus.
Her stated assignment, take care of 7 unruly children. Her implied assignment, have sex before you settle down with the Lord.
Maria is absolutely terrified, but her mania gets her through, and she sings herself into delusional arrogance.
What will this day be like?
I wonder.
What will my future be?
I wonder.
It could be so exciting to be out in the world, to be free. My heart should be wildly
courage I lack.
The courage to serve them with reliance, face my mistakes without defiance, show them I'm worthy while I show them we'll show us so. Let them bring on any problems.
I'll do better than my best.
I have confidence that put me to the test.
They'll have to agree I have confidence in me.
Somehow I will impress them. I will be firm yet kind.
And all those children, heaven bless them, they will look up to me and my glee.
With each step I am more certain
Everything will turn out fine.
I have confidence the world can all be mine.
Besides which you see,
We have confidence in us. I have confidence in sunshine.
I have confidence in rain.
I have confidence that spring will come again.
Besides which you see, I have confidence in me.
Strength doesn't lie in numbers.
Strength doesn't lie in words. Strength lies in nights of peaceful slumber.
When you wake up, it's healthy. All I trust I give my heart to. All I trust becomes my own. I have confidence in confidence alone.
Oh, hell.
I have confidence in confidence alone. Besides which you see, we have confidence in
Maria arrives at the captain's mansion high as a kite on her own positive attitude. But she is immediately shaken upon meeting Captain Von Trapp, the sexiest man alive.
In real life, actor Christopher Plummer was getting drunk, calling the movie The Sound of Mucus, and saying working with Julie Andrews is like getting hit on the head with a Valentine's Day card.
But we ignore all of that because he is the sexiest man alive.
Anyways,
Ever in the world. Okay, I'm done.
the captain and Maria immediately clash because he's a military man who likes rules and order, and she's a manic free spirit who likes running around and singing in the Alps.
Not to mention, he's a GQ model and she's a walking burlap sack with a bowl cut. To alleviate the tension, the captain calls his children in his signature hard-ass style.
We meet Liesel, the disobedient teen flirting with danger.
Friedrich, the eldest and lederhosen enthusiast.
Louisa, the bitchy blonde with a sinister style.
Kurt, the boy soprano.
Brigitte, the pretty but shy one.
Oh, these are tricky. Marta, who we literally don't remember after watching the movie 6 times, but we think she's the cute one who's just not as cute as...
Gretel, the youngest Von Trapp, who just wants Maria to admire her injured finger.
The children waste no time in waging war on Maria, using acorns and defenseless animals.
Unfortunately, Maria is armed with more powerful weapons, mania and Jesus.
Calling on her nun training, Maria manages to make the entire family feel terrible about themselves over dinner.
But Liesel isn't taking any of that shit. She sneaks off to meet up with her bottle blonde boyfriend, Rolf, the family's mailboy.
Poor thing's best chance at rebellion is dancing with a boy on a bicycle who's afraid to kiss her.
You wait, little girl, on an empty stage for men to turn the light on. Your life, little girl, is an empty page that men will want to write on.
To ride on.
You are 16, going on 17, baby. It's time to think. Better beware, be drown. Fortunately, she knows how to swim and makes it back to the compound to sneak in from Maria's window.
Maria decides not to slut-shame Liesel, winning her over for good.
Then the children rush into Maria's room to escape from the thunder, which is adorable for the little ones and seriously worrisome from the teenagers.
Maria's never seen such a pathetic group before, so she sings the Lonely Goat Herd to them to make them feel better.
And that's why we're not doing the stage version.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens,
White copper kettles and warm woolen mittens,
brown paper packages tied up with string. These are a few of my favorite things.
girls in corporate mamas,
Sleigh bells and shirts and noodles.
These
are a few of my favorite things. White dresses with blue satin sashes,
snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes,
silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
We know you're all dying to sing along with us, so we'll help you out by getting some cue cards. Are you ready?
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, white copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Roly ponies and grist apple strudel, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Green and white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into spring. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so
Seamsters and gold gym and trauma in full drag, leather-clad bears with their junk on display. These are a few of my favorite gays. When I'm single, which is always when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite gays, and then I don't feel so bad.
When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so
So the captain's fun alarm goes off and he rushes to the scene where he's appalled to find his children acting normally for once.
Maria's like, please, your 14-year-old is afraid of the rain and your eldest is entering wet t-shirt contests with gay Nazis. Don't tell me I'm the problem, yeah? She asks the captain for some money for play clothes.
The captain is disgusted by the idea of children and playing, so he refuses. Maria's bummed until she looks at the curtains and remembers that movie she saw with the nuns the last time they cut Bible study.
Gone with the wind. Maria makes clothes even uglier than her own and forces the children to wear them while gallivanting about town.
They have a wonderful time until Maria remembers that she's supposed to be teaching them something, and so she decides to start with the only thing she knows how to do.
Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. When you read, you begin with ABC. Re, mi, do,
I'll slow it down for you, clearly. Joe?
Heretofore known only as the Baroness.
A woman so fabulous she had a gay best friend decades before it was cool. Not really anyone's Uncle Max, the local talent agent and creeper stash enthusiast.
The captain, the Baroness, and creeper stash make it back to the compound just in time to see the children get in a horrible boating accident due to Maria's negligence.
The Baroness is delighted to see children in peril, but the captain is furious and sexy. Very sexy.
But Maria's having none of it. While you were off gallivanting with that drag queen and creeper stash, I was making your children clear a set of drapes, you tightwad!
The captain is furious and is about to fire her on the spot when he hears...
hills are alive with the sound of music's with songs they have sung for 1,000 years. The hills fill my heart with the sound of music's my heart wants to sing every song it hears. Every song it hears. My heart wants to beat like the wings of a bird that flies from the lake to the tree. My heart wants to sigh like a chime that flies from a church on a breeze. I go to the hills when my heart is alone. I know I will hear what I've heard before. My heart will be blessed with the sound of music, and I sing once more. Daddy. As we all know, the sound of music fixes everything.
It fills the captain's mind with raindrops, roses, whiskers, kittens, and he becomes a completely different person.
Maria and the children are delighted, and Uncle Max is giddy with the prospect of exploiting them.
The Baroness just has another drink.
It's puppet show time! And you all have to sing along with us, so let's do some joyous warm-up. Sit up straight!
So everybody has to sing the lady,
High on a hill was a lonely goat herd. Loud was the voice of the lonely goat herd. Folks in a town that was quite remote herd. Steered clear from the goat herd's throat herd. On a bridge of a castle mountain. Men on the road were loads to a town. Men in the midst of a table downtown. Men drinking beer with a firm afloat.
boy is toxic to the Baroness, who finally has it with Maria and lays into her. Darling, is there nothing you can't do besides dress yourself?
But Maria is too busy ogling the captain to notice.
Who can blame her? I mean, really.
The Baroness sees Maria go all soft focus and resolves to take her down.
And what better way to expose Maria's awkward frumpiness than by throwing a ball? And by throwing a ball, I mean forcing the captain to throw her a ball.
Everyone loves the captain's balls.
Especially when they're in your honor.
Not only is the captain forced to throw the Baroness a ball, he also has to entertain Nazis, which have invaded Austria.
Oh, what a bummer. The captain is patriotic and manly and a mensch, so of course he's disgusted by those dirty Nazis.
Meanwhile, Maria and the children have been locked outside where they won't be seen. Maria decides to kill some time by teaching them some Austrian folk dance.
The captain gets bored talking to Nazis and he comes outside to dance with Maria.
They manage to heat up the least sexy dance ever. The Landler. I don't know how to pronounce that.
She goes in for the kill. But Maria manages to distract everyone with cute kids doing cute things.
There's a sad sort of clanging from the clock in the hall, and the bells in the steeple too. And up in the nursery, an absurd little bird is popping out to say cuckoo.
To be his date for the adults-only portion of the evening.
Maria's like, who, me? And the Baroness isn't going to take any of that shit.
She offers to help Maria change, and in doing so manages to shame her for being a person with feelings.
Maria remembers she's a devout Catholic and flees from the compound in her sinful urges.
Yay, Baroness! No? Nobody's with me? Okay, alright, fine. Well, I hope Maria figures it out during the intermission!
But we don't believe in real intermissions, so you're stuck with us.
Yeah.
In the meantime, we're going to get all the terrible nun puns out of our system.
We promise we won't make it a habit. leave, because none shall pass.
We will nunchuck you.
Anyone else? No, none? We'll now break the habit.
That was painful. Meanwhile, back at the compound, creepy Uncle Max is forcing the Maria-deprived children to sing for him and make him money.
The hills are alive with the sound of music. With songs they have sung for 1,000 years.
The children are too busy hating the Baroness to turn out a good performance.
The captain decides to cheer everyone up by announcing he's going to marry their worst nightmare ever.
Surprising no one, the only one excited is the Baroness, who just can't wait to have the legal right to lock those children up.
The kids walk 20 miles to see Maria, but she's in solitary confinement.
However, their visit gets Mother Hen Abbess thinking, and she decides to set that baby bird free for her own good.
Depressed.
Raindrops on roses in the skies and pigeons. I come from kettles when I went brown paper packed tired mysteries. These are a few of my favorite things.
Why don't I feel bad?
children are, of course, ecstatic to have Maria back.
The Baroness? Not so much.
Because Maria finally unleashes her asexual charisma all over the captain.
The Baroness refuses to wear a bowl cut and sensible shoes, so she makes a graceful exit.
But not before slapping each child on her way out. We assume.
The captain finally takes Maria to the naughty gazebo to unnun her once and for all.
Unsurprisingly, Maria would much rather just sing in silhouette.
Perhaps I had a wicked childhood. Perhaps I had a miserable youth. Somewhere in my wicked, miserable past, there must have been a moment of truth.
For here you are standing there loving me, whether or not you should. So somewhere in my youth or childhood, I must have done something good. Nothing comes from nothing, nothing ever could. So somewhere in my youth or childhood, I must have done something good.
Maria's literally wearing a chastity belt. Mother Abbess does not fuck around. So the new couple rush off to the altar.
How do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you catch a cloud and pin it down?
That dress shouldn't be white.
How do you solve Maria?
I don't know, slut?
A will-o'-the-wisp of love. Many a thing you know you'd like to tell her. Many a thing she ought to understand. But how do you make her stay? Listen to all you say. How do you keep away from understand? Oh, how do you solve a problem like Maria? Or do you hold on would be in your heart?
They're married. It turns out the way you solve a problem like Maria is put a ring on it and shove it into the submissive wife role where it belongs.
And the Von Trapps live happily ever after!
Yay! Thanks for coming to our show!
No. There's a lot more than that inside.
What?
Oh, I don't want to do the Nazi part.
Those
right.
motherfucking Nazis. While this sweet Austrian family is learning to love each other in the Alps, the Nazis have invaded Austria and plotting to take over the world.
When the captain and Maria return from their month-long honeymoon, shit is getting real.
Great job, Von Trapps. Go ahead and leave your children with the creepy stash uncle and Nazi butler during the Anschluss. I'm sure it'll all turn out fine.
Not surprisingly, it doesn't. Creepy Uncle Max has signed up the family for a talent show, and the Nazis want Captain Von Trapp to join their army.
Meanwhile, Liesel is dealing with the ultimate white girl problem. Her sweet bicycle-loving boyfriend Rolf has turned into a full-on Nazi and freezes her out.
Pathetically, she chooses Maria as her source of advice. A bell is no bell till you ring it. A song is no song till you sing it. And love in your heart wasn't put there to stay. Love isn't love till you give it away. Are 16, going on 17, waiting for life to start. Somebody kindly touches your mind, may suddenly touch your heart.
That
16, going on 17. Wait a year or two.
I'll wait a year or 10.
While Maria is teaching Liesl to be a good Stepford, shit gets real.
The captain decides the family will escape through Switzerland instead of joining the Third Reich.
Yay! But the Nazi butler rats them out, forcing them to cover their asses by performing in the dreaded Salzburg Music Festival. A female diarrhea on top of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself.
Oh, a long, long way to run.
So a needle pulling thread.
A needle pulling thread.
A note to follow suit.
A note to follow suit.
I'll drink with jam and bread.
I'll drink with jam and bread.
Jam and bread.
I'll drink with jam and bread. With jam and bread. Tea with jam and bread. Jam and bread. Tea with jam, jam and bread. Jam and bread. Tea with jam, jam and bread. ABC, it's easy. 1, 2, 3. ABC, 1, 2, 3. Maybe you make me grow tea with jam and bread. With jam and bread. With jam and bread.
This is a song from my true country.
Edelweiss, Edelweiss, every morning you greet me, small and white, clean and bright, you look happy to meet me.
Blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow.
Bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever. Oh, fatherland, far and show us the sign your children have waited to see. The morning will come, the world is mine. Tomorrow be happy to meet me.
Blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow forever.
Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever. There's a sad sort of clanging from the clock in the hall, and the bells in the steeple too. And up in the nursery, an absurd little bird is popping out to say cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo.
Regretfully they tell us, but firmly they compel us to
Von Trapp Family Singers!
They're gone! Mayhem! The Von Trapps run to the abbey where the nuns decide to hide them even though they think Maria's a slut.
Those nuns want their chance to fuck with the Nazis too. Those habits are really superhero capes.
Sister Holier Than Thou takes her sweet time letting those Nazis into the abbey.
They search high and low, and just when the family thinks the coast is clear, Rolf shows up and threatens to blow his little Hitler whistle.
In a scene dripping with sexual tension, the captain manages to get Rolf's gun from him. But not before condescending him, and Rolf blows that little Hitler whistle as hard as he can.
The nuns have taken the Nazis' car parts, leaving them impotent.
And the family manages to escape over the Alps, which is geographically impossible but makes for a lovely visual. Everybody gird their loins. So, we'll be starting in August with Diane McBride, director of Baby. Then we'll be going to Sarah Kathleen, now known as Kit Farrell, in September. And closing out with Miss Emily Wade. So, everybody get ready for those. Also, the Full Monty and Sweeney Todd are playing all summer, so check it out.
And a special thanks to Eddie for helping us with our graphics for the show. Huge thank you to Martuni, Skip, Brett, Michael, Tommy, everyone who works here. Thank you for being everything we could ever ask for and so much more.
I know it's insane and shocking and crazy and weird, but we do have an encore.